Protect yourself and your family from unexpected challenges. Consider accident-only income protection. Click the link in the description to find out more.
You want anything bad enough? Don't make excuses. You gotta lose your time and your sleep for it. You find a way.
Boxing King Media in association with SaveMoreMoney.com. Adam Morallee, Adam, we're out here in Phoenix, Arizona. You've just flown in. You still look a bit tired. You got enough sleep in?
Yeah, got a little bit of sleep in.
You're here for JUNAID Boston. A lot of drama yesterday, pre-fight in the press conference, and obviously shortly after there was a bit of a roll around on the floor. Thankfully, no injuries. How do you think he's dealt with the occasion and his opponent? I think he's downplayed his opponent, but the guy looking at his footage, he can clearly fight.
Yeah, look, Gordy Russ, the second is no easy feat for JUNAID to take on his 8th fight, especially boxing away from home. I think yesterday, there was a bit of an incident. There was a few slaps thrown, but I think it's all part and parcel of it. It's promoted the fight, it's promoted JUNAID, and I think he's really ready for tomorrow.
What are you expecting? Are you expecting the fight to go the distance?
I'm not expecting the fight to go the distance, no. I mean, look, I think with fighters sometimes, especially at the stage of the career JUNAID's at, you don't want to go chasing that knockout. But I believe in JUNAID, I believe he's one of the UK's top prospects, and I believe he stops a guy like Gordy Russ.
It's almost like this fight could have had a strap on the line. He could have potentially got his first strap. Was there any discussion of that?
No, we just look. Sonny's his stable mate. We wanted him to fight in the States for the first time. I mean, you can look at the poster. Look at the poster over there. JUNAID's face is right on it, even though he's fighting before the bell. So it's become a much bigger fight throughout the promotion. But yeah, no strap on the line.
And what is next if he wins Saturday night? And is it like, are you chasing like an English title or is it going to be international opponent?
Yeah, I mean, we're looking for JUNAID to be made mandatory for that English title that Lee Cutler's currently got. And then you go through the year, he'll hopefully fight a couple more times, looking for him to headline at the back end of the year. Hopefully headline a kind of Matchroom Next Gen show for something like a British title. That's the plan.
Good stuff. Can you update us on Joe Joyce, another one of your big names in the stable? Frank Warren mentioned yesterday he's going to have him back out in March. What are the plans for that?
Yeah, look, Frank wants Joe back out in March. That's the date we're headed for, mid-March, and we're looking at opponents now. Joe Joyce is someone that's very, very experienced. We've got to get the right level of opponent to bring Joe back. It'll be someone pretty well known, I would guess. And then after that, we want to push Joe straight into big fights. We'd love him to have the winner of Dubois Miller.
People have obviously said about his mental state. We constantly hear these narratives about all these heavyweights and their mental state. But where is Joe at, and then the level of opponents? Could you give us maybe 5 or 6 names, so we know what you're looking at?
Yeah, I mean, where is Joe mentally? Yeah, I don't know where people have got opinions on this. I mean, people know Joe Joyce. They know he's one of the calmest characters around. Yeah, he's not had a good year, 2 losses this year against the same guy. But Joe's in a great mental place. He's level-headed, he's calm. He knows how long is left in his career, probably a couple years, 2-3 years probably, and he's got to go back to the big fights. So I think that this fight it's not going to be at the world level. We're looking at opponents at the kind of fringe world level. That's what we're looking at the moment. So I wouldn't want to give too much away right now.
Ooh, I get the feeling you maybe have got a name. Any other updates on the rest of your stable?
Yes, so we've got a very, very busy end of January, beginning of February coming up for the whole stable. Got Florian Marcoux out, hopefully early Feb. We've got Hedges and Fletcher back out in Next Gen. Guido Vianella, hopefully February 16th. Solomon Dakers, I'd like to see him be made mandatory for that British title. And if not, maybe fight someone like a David Adelaide. And then, who else have we got? Nicola Bark, who's one of our new signings. Hopefully she'll be making her Queensbury debut pretty early on. And then, of course, Johnny Fisher, waiting to announce a really big date for him to make his debut abroad towards the end of February. Really looking forward to that fight.
That's interesting. I'm trying to figure out which Matchroom show's on at the end of Feb. Any fighters moving anywhere else, different promoters, or are they all sticking with the same?
We've got Lerone Richards at Wasserman, and Lerone has already been on a show. He's got another outing probably early March, and then he'll be pressing. I mean, he's a world level fighter pressing for titles in 2024 and hopefully headlining Wasserman shows.
Adam, anything else you want to add before I let you go?
Not at all, mate. Good to see you.
Good man, thank you.
Cheers.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of a motorway with a broken down car? Like me, is that something that worries you? That's where motor breakdown insurance comes in. If your vehicle breaks down, a trained professional will be sent out to get you back on the road. Or if this is not possible within the specified time frame, to transport you to your home or to the nearest garage.
You want anything bad enough? Don't make excuses. You gotta lose your time and your sleep for it. You find